Extinction of what creatures would not have much consequence for us? Nearly every animal, you say, much consequences to us. And only a very small group of animals are actually useful to us. We could kill off every large cat and everyone would be fine. 'Cause humans don't rely on big cats. Same for nearly every other animal out there. All we got to worrying about are things we eat. Things that pollinate our food, and things that kill pests. All of which are a small minority if you consider every species of animal out there. Us, is that they're so goddamn small that on a per individual basis you're just not going to get much energy out of them, making it not worth many creatures' effort to go out of their way to hunt them. It's hard to tell, but honestly, the extinction of anything, bug or animal, will have an effect. People said ticks, they are a huge part of the opossum's diet. Silverfish, house centipedes, and spiders eat those. Everything eats something. So there will always be an effect. The guinea worm, man's, and is mostly gone at this point anyway. Removing it will slightly improve life for some people in Africa, and give the Bill Melinda Gates Foundation fractionally more money to spend elsewhere. I believe any species going extinct is going to negatively affect another species. I mean, every species on Earth lives by the code eat or be eaten. Most species evolved to feed off another species. When times are plenty, both species thrive. Extinction of certain species of deep-sea organisms that inhabit extreme environments, such as hydrothermal vents or abyssal plains, may not have significant consequences for human survival or daily life. This question presupposes a huge lack of understanding regarding ecology. You cannot view a living thing detached from its environment and vice versa. If a species goes extinct, the environment changes. This question presupposes a huge lack of understanding regarding ecology. You cannot view a living thing detached from its environment and vice versa. If a species goes extinct, the environment changes. Fire ants. I'm not aware of any positive impact they have on the environment, but I'm well aware of how they negatively affect other species like red ants and horny toads, not to mention humans. Emotionally, I feel any creature's extinction should have us feeling some way. It should be known, though, that 99.9% of all species that ever existed have gone extinct. Fucking wild man. And sure, they provide something in the grand scheme of the balance of life. But far as I can tell, the world would be better off without tapeworms, unless you're a supermodel. Freaking bed bugs. I swear that their only purpose is to torment humans. I don't think they have any natural predators or animals that depend on them. I would not give a shit if wasps went extinct. They don't pollinate or make honey. They eat dead things. And plenty of other species do that. We'd lose some epic fantasy lore, but at least we won't have to worry about getting roasted alive during our morning commute. Right? Dogs. Yes, I know, I'll get hate for that, but realistically, domesticated dogs don't do a lot for the environment these days. Pandas, not worth the conservation efforts. They could do so much more for the environment with that time and money. Brachycephalic dogs and cats, it's unimaginably cruel at this point to keep breeding pugs and Persians. It's hard to tell. The ecosystem is so interdependent. We can't really see all the connections. Sharks, unless they are a barrier layer holding down the full hiss in the deep, then they can go. Anyone who is not farmed. Many species are currently extinct that we did not even know existed. Trump supporters, the armed forces of the Russian Federation, anti-vaxxers. You get the idea. That's a good question. If this is going to affect us, I'd kill all the mosquitoes. Probably aliens on some distant planet. Hey, you never said they had to be on this planet. Spiders, all of them. I don't care if they have a purpose. I do not care. I need to go. Giant pandas. Aside from being cute and accident-prone, what do they offer really? Ticks, especially deer ticks. Lil disease-carrying fuckers ruined my life. There are 385 species of shrews. Just pick the least pretty random one. Some fish species that only lives at the bottom of the Mariana Trench. Humans, since there won't be humans for consequences to happen. Scabies. I wouldn't wish these on anyone. Fuck scabies. Northern white rhinoceros. There are 2 left. Both female.